Yo, still Bill, what's the deal, man? Nigga, I'm back, heading to my son's family day or whatever, man. And, yeah, man, it's a beautiful day out here. Like I said yesterday, that weather, the energy is up. I love it, man. I love it. I love this time of year. It's Omaha Day this year. It's a beautiful thing, and I can't wait. But peep game, man. Let's get into this, man. And all right, so I'm seeing these narratives, right? I'm seeing these narratives as it pertains to Canelo and Skull, and Canelo could have put forth a much better effort, yada yada yada. And I can't say that I disagree with that. I just can't. I can't say that I disagree with that at all. I get it. He should have. He could have. But I'm gonna be real. If I'm winning the fight, man, fuck out of here. No. If I'm winning the fight, I'm not about to do that, my dude. Because at the end of the day, you are in front of a dude that everybody is gritting their teeth to actually get in the ring with, because they know the payday that comes with it. And it's your obligation to get in there and bring the fight to that nigga. Why? Because you the one who has something to prove. You have something to prove. This is an opportunity for you to get on the pound for pound list. This is an opportunity for you to solidify your name in the books. You are going to be banished. You're gonna be you're gonna be ash throughout the annals of time, because nobody is going to remember you, because nobody remembered you in the era that you was competing in. Nobody is about to be checking for you like that, dog. And as I stated before, if you fight like that, you need to be docked points. And not only do you need to be docked points, you need to be dropped in the ratings on whatever sanctioning body you're ranked in. If you hold a belt, and not just because not just because you lost, but how you fought, because you are a representation of whatever belt you're holding. So if you hold the title in the WBC, you need to be automatically, if you fight like that, if you go out and you give a piss poor effort, you will automatically be dropped to the bottom 20. I'm talking 25, 29. You need to be dropped that low because you put up that as you're holding our belt. Because we're warriors at the end of the day. You got to go out and motherfucking exude that shit. You got to. There's people waiting to get an opportunity like this, and you just piss it away because you don't want to get hit. And y'all have this fucking bullshit ass mindset that just because you fought on the outside of the ring, on the outside of the range of combat, because you're fleet-footed, that you automatically win in the fight because you using your feet. Nah, bro, fuck out of here. I'm tired of these niggas, man. These back foot ass niggas. The sour science. That's what I'm calling it from now on. There's nothing sweet about that. There's nothing sweet about that. Every time somebody fights like that, you need to be docked points. Now you can. I'm not saying that everybody needs to be a back foot fighter, because everybody ain't got the blessing and the natural gifts to be a front foot fighter. Everybody doesn't have that, man. But you can still be active, sharp and precise and astute shots do just as much damage as shots with proper power on them, because you can't see them coming. You can't time them. You can't get out of the way of them. You can't defend them. It's harder to counter against them. So if they're keeping you off balance and they walking you in the back hands, or left hooks check, lead hooks or whatever, and they spinning you off and they just keeping you off balance, by all means fight like that. But you can't go a whole minute and a half of no action, my dude. Round upon round upon round upon round upon round. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. So now, because people think that because you fight like that, dude, because that's how with their interpretation of Floyd Mayweather fighting, like they think that's all that you need to do in order to win a fight, and that's just not it. It's not it at all. So now Canelo lost the fight. I didn't give a round to William Skull, and and I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not about to sit here and praise Canelo for that victory. He looked like trash because the fight was trash. But you're not about to sit here and there's no way. If I'm pressing the issue, and I have historically had issues with this style, and you had all the means to capitalize on that, you should have been capitalizing on it. You're in front of somebody whose feet is significantly slower than yours. You can't get in, get out. You can't get in, get out. You can't do that. So no, I'm not about to place 150% blame at the feet of Canelo. I'm not doing it. I will not do it. Does he share in the blame? Yeah, because how he, the pressure that he could have applied, that he started applying, like around about the 12th round or whatever, man, he could have did that mid-round. He could, or mid-fight, he could have did that. But I have gas tank issues as well. And I don't need this fight. I just don't. You need me more so than I need you. I've been undisputed before. Going double undisputed, yeah, that's cool and everything, but you do realize you have a career after this fight, right? Who the fuck is gonna try to, who's gonna say, yo, bring me William Scull? Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody is gonna do that, because with that type of negative fighting, you are going to sully somebody else's brand. That ain't the business, bro. That ain't the move. How you do that shit, my nigga? I don't see how anybody can think that you can, that's what it takes to win a fight. There's just no way you can. That's completely illogical. That is completely illogical to fight like that. That's dumb, dude. Why would you do that? It just doesn't make much sense, man. So I'm just like, I can't sit here. I can't sit here and say Canelo was at fault more so than William Scull. No, because to his capabilities, he did his part by pressing the action, by cutting off the ring. But I'm really arguing with people saying, hearing that this nigga lost the fight, and even with Shakur saying that shit, if he was the A side, he'd be winning this fight. Dog, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. I'm seeing people say that this is in somewhat tandem to how Floyd Mayweather fights. I'm like, this is nothing like Floyd. This is nothing like Floyd Mayweather. Even when Floyd lost his punching capabilities, the dude was still active enough throughout the rounds that you had no other choice but to give it to him, because you wasn't as fast as he was. The dude had cat-like reflexes. It was damn near impossible to counter that nigga. That's not Floyd-like just because he's using his feet. That's not Floyd-like. What are you talking about? There was no comparison. And even then, when Floyd fought Canelo, Floyd fought that dude at a range to where he was in range to clip Canelo, but out of range to get the shot that he threw counter. And he banged in the pocket with him. Canelo just couldn't hit him because his defense was too immaculate. You're not about to say here. There's no comparison to Floyd and William Scull fighting. There's no comparison to how him and Lara fought, because Lara actually looked to counter. Lara actually looked to land. There's no comparison, my nigga. It's no comparison at all. No comparison at all. William Scull is a dude who needs to be banished from the sport of boxing. Buried on undercards on Pro Box. Buried on undercards to where you won't even, your fight won't even get televised. You are at the top of the bill. The very first fight. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. And anybody who fights like that, and if you're a part of a sanctioned body, you automatically get plummeted to the drudges of the division. And you got to work like hell to work your way back up to where you was once at. There should be punishment for these types of fights, man, because this is ridiculous how people can fight this negative. And the thing is, y'all, boxing is already in such a putrid state here in America. Y'all are adding fuel to the fire by fighting like that. Nobody is interested in seeing fights like that. If you want to be a slickster, make it entertaining, bro, because at the end of the day, it's the paying public that you're begging for dollars. Yo, come watch my fight. Come watch the fight. Come watch the fight. All right, cool. Give me something to watch, and I'll definitely come watch it. I'll tap in. You dig? So yeah, man, I can't sit here and throw all the blame on Canelo. I'm not about to. I'm gonna throw blame his way because he could have pressed the issue a little bit more. But I'm not about to. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Get in there and fight, bro. You have gotten the opportunity of a lifetime, and this is how you squander it doing this sucker shit. It's not a good look. So Canelo gets little blame in this, man. Like, that's just me being real deal. He gets little blame. Does he get blamed? Yeah, I'll put some blame at his feet. But not that of a William Scull. Or not like William. If we got to do it with Canelo, gets probably 95% of the blame. can't fight. When the ref is telling you, y'all, let's fight. When the ref is telling you that, and it's one man pushing the issue, and another man is just hell-bent on staying on the balls of his feet and not even looking for countering opportunities, I'm not about to blame that other man, my nigga. You at fault. You a champion. Fight like one. There should be a lot of consequences that come with people who fight like this. I'm tired of this hit and not get hit moniker bullshit. Like this is the only and the most undeniable approach to boxing. No, it's not. You are not this elite level boxer because you want to run around the ring all day. You are not this elite level boxer because you circle the perimeter of the ring. You are not this elite level boxer because you're economical with your punches. You are not this elite level boxer because you use a Philly shell. You are not this elite level boxer because you are a very dumbed down version of Floyd Mayweather, an old version of Floyd Mayweather. That does not make you a versatile fighter. It just doesn't. It doesn't. If you're gonna fight on the balls of your feet and punch on the go, cool. Do that. Do that shit. I'd prefer you. I wouldn't prefer if you could do that shit, make it look smooth. By all means, do it. By all means, do it. But there's no explanation you can give me as to why this dude won the fight, because he didn't. That was horrible, bro. That was. I won't even go back and watch the highlights of that shit. I will not do that shit. I promise you, I won't. At least not in no time. So I might say, man, let me go. I need to be reminded on how putrid of a fight this was. Whole ass fight, my nigga. Oh, Canelo won that fight in a god awful performance. But he won that fight. Make no mistake about it. He won that fight. He won that fight. So hopefully we get. I don't think we're gonna get a. I don't think that fight with Bud and him is gonna be boring like that. Bud is a warrior at the end of the day, and the street that, the street in that nigga is not gonna allow him to run around the ring like that. It's not gonna. He'll go in there and get knocked the fuck out before he fight like a hoe. Cause that ain't no hoe ass nigga. But he's gonna try to bring the fight to Canelo. He's gonna try and bring the fight to Canelo in spurts. I have no doubt in my mind about that. But this William Scull nigga, nah. Anybody telling me that he won this fight or was winning this fight at any point in time in the fight is being extremely disingenuous. Get this sour science shit out of here, bro. I'm tired of seeing everybody who fights like that. I don't want to see another back foot fighting ass nigga, bro. I do not want to see that shit. I do not want to see that shit. I do not want to see a defensive minded ass. If there's no balance, I don't want to see it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that shit. Leave the good people of boxing the fuck alone. Take that shit down the block. All the way down the block. It is not welcome over here, man. Oh, shit. Take that shit elsewhere, man. Nah, man. America is lacking is because of shit like this. You sour science ass niggas, man. Doses.